Comments. Refresh. Darn it. Refresh. Darn it. Dang it. Refresh. Dang it. I hope I'm live on Rumble. I thought I had that set up correctly. I might have to look at that. Oh boy, I may have made a mistake there. Oh wait, nope, I went live. I'm live. That's me. Now the video seems kind of blurry over there. Quality.
Trendy Nick. Good morning.
Good morning, Nick.
Stephen Running. Good day, Nay.
Hello, Steve Running.
Megsy Williams. Hey, Nay. Mike Pasquarello.
Iceman.
Good morning.
Good morning. I guess we're dabbing already, huh? Right off the bat. You don't even give me airtime, man, to breathe. Like immediately putting the THC in the lungs. Okay. That is what we do. I can't refuse an Iceman. I can't refuse an Iceman, son. I got iced tea in my bubbler. Yes, I've got my girlfriend as an audience member. She's watching from afar. And we are going to have a great show today. Of course, if you look at our trade, you can finally see it's gone up $100. Hey, look at that 400. Why? Because the whole market is just made a turn up from a great announcement from the Fed.
Just lighting. Cheers.
Why aren't you doing a dab? Well, maybe I'll switch to a bong rip then. You know, I could switch to a bong rip and smoke some flower with my friend.
Replying to Mike Pasquarello, top of the morning Iceman.
Ice me, top of the hour. Ice me, top of the hour.
Ice. Iceman, like one word, like
Iceman.
The last name.
All right, I'm switching over. I was going to do dabs. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the cannabis flower because my friend is No Law Regarding Cannabis, Iceman, Jiminy, Nick Brown, Megsy Williams, everyone that's over there on the Rumble sphere.
Mike Pasquarello.
The two people that are watching.
Good morning, Nick Brown.
It says, maybe don't ignore me as the subtitle. I love it. Maybe don't ignore me. Maybe don't ignore...
Nick Brown.
Maybe don't ignore... Oh, this is Iceman's coming back through. Hold on. I got this. His mic is picking up a little bit of background noise.
I got it.
Okay, thanks, bro. You got it. So, maybe don't ignore me. That's all I'm saying is don't ignore me, and especially don't ignore somebody that has literally just demonstrated that they're going out of their way to help you. And if you see somebody going out of their way to do something nice for you, you should probably at least say thank you. Because that might not last if someone is trying to help you and then you're not going to give them any recognition at all for what they did for you. And that is what happened to me on Twitter yesterday, and we're going to talk about that. But, it was because of Jiminy that I realized what was going on. It was because of Jiminy. And he doesn't even know about this yet. So this is going to be it'll be interesting, it'll be fun. And for everyone that was wondering about that metal band I was talking about yesterday, I'm not telling anybody else about that metal band. In fact, I deleted the post off Facebook, right? And I deleted all my tweets regarding it as well. We're going to get into that. But first, promoting is number one. When you're in a band, you need people to find out about your band. You need to promote it. You need people to talk about you. You got to get the word out there. And if you find people that are willing to do that for you, you should encourage that by being nice to them and saying thank you. And all I was looking for was I'd like a follow back on Twitter, or a thank you would have been nice, or just recognition that I even like or anything, right? I got nothing. The guy totally chose to ignore me. For whatever reason that he didn't like me, I don't care. The guy doesn't like me. Fine. I'm not going to help you. That's all. That's how that works. Clean my hands of it. And we're going to talk about, I'm going to tell you the whole story here in a minute. But let's do this bong rip with ice. Cheers, buddy. That's a nice chug-a-lug. that long. It's great. So yesterday, Jackson Hinkle put up another sexist, misogynistic tweet saying that women who are willing to have children are desirable and women who want a career are not. So this guy in a band, he responded and said, neither of those women would fuck you, which was hilarious and great. It was a great tweet. And he ratioed Jackson Hinkle. A whole bunch of people ended up liking his tweet and not liking Jackson's tweet, proving that Jackson has ruined his following and all of his potential audience members. He's ruined it with his attitude. I like that, so I went ahead and I started promoting the tweet, and I noticed that Jackson responded to it by posting a video of the guy's band and saying, "This you," as if to shame the guy. I check out the band like it's supposed to be some kind of horrible band or something, and I like the music. I'm like, they're great. I'm like, this is the kind of music I like. I used to record this kind of music in my recording studio. Not only do I know a lot about that kind of music, but I know a lot of people in the industry, right? So because this guy is a brother in arms, the enemy of my enemy is my friend type of thing, we both don't like Jackson Hinkle. In fact, he was calling him a Republican, which isn't true yet, but it's close. But I was really appreciating that rhetoric. And so I decided to follow the guy, like his tweets. I started retweeting his stuff, and I let the guy know. I said, hey, man, I'm in the industry. I like your band, and I'm going to go ahead and share your band with other people in the industry, including the bass player from Mark Tremonti and the guitar player from Propane, a heavy metal band that's touring around the world. Get you some contacts, maybe get some ears on you, and maybe get your band noticed, right? I expected at least, and a whole bunch of his followers, 20 of his followers, liked my post. Of his audience members, people that don't follow me, right? 20 people liked my post. Jiminy liked my post. And I figured, you know what? Maybe he would have liked it too. And he didn't. And I was like, well, maybe he's just not on Twitter or he's just not reading through the tweets. That's fine. I gave a couple of other mentions of support, and I followed the guy around Twitter a little bit. I go, hey, man, I was just trying to hope to get a follow back from you. I'm promoting your band to all these Orlando executives and stuff and people that are in the industry, and I just like to get a follow back, or a like would have been nice, a shout out, anything, any kind of, or, just the simplest, thanks, bro, right? That would have been easy. THXBRO, 6 characters in a tweet, and bro, you would have had a friend for life, not even if you didn't follow me back. All I wanted was a thank you, right? Because I was spending time, wasn't I? I was going out of my way. I was going on different social media sites. I was typing up tweets for this guy. I was typing up posts. I was grabbing the video. I was making it look nice. I even copied and pasted one of my tweets into a notepad to make it perfect, right? Remember this? I was spending some time on this guy. I wanted to help him out because he hates Jerkson just as much as I do. And I figured, hey, we could be buddies, Well, I get nothing. And I'm like, well, maybe the guy just didn't see all the stuff that I did for him, whatever. I start going through my tweets and replies. And then, lo and behold, Jiminy said something to the guy. Oh, and he liked that tweet. He liked Jiminy's tweet, but not my 7 tweets of support and trying to promote his band for him. So he was going through and being selective about what tweets he was liking and what he wasn't liking. In fact, Jiminy never would have heard of that guy if it weren't for me, right? I was already getting people to like his shit. I was already getting people to retweet him. I was going out of my way for this guy. I wanted 6 characters back. Thanks, bro. And that would have satisfied me. And I would have come back on here and I would have played his band again. I would have told you the name of the band, which I'm not going to do. I would have, gone out of my way again on Facebook to try to get even more musicians to listen to his music. But you know what? No good deed goes unpunished. Okay? And he felt it was his job to punish me for doing him a good deed? Okay, all right, I'm punished. Great. Guess what? Every tweet and every Facebook post that I ever put up comes with a delete button, motherfucker. You thought you got free promotion out of that shit? Well, you did a little bit. You know why? Because the manager of Endorphin did see your band, and also the guitar player from Endorphin did see your band. And you know what? And gave you a like. And for that, I regret it. But you know what I went ahead and I did? I went ahead and I deleted everything. I deleted every post, every tweet, every like that I put on all your shit, all of the retweets I did of your shit, and I've wiped my hands clean of you. And that's it. I move on. You know, if you're not going to give somebody credit when you can see they're reaching out to you and trying to help you out, for whatever your reason is, maybe he didn't like my politics, maybe he didn't like my look, maybe he didn't like, maybe he doesn't like Jews, and he looked at me and thought, that's a Jewish guy. I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't know what it was. Could have been anything. Yeah, I look Jewish. You know, maybe he didn't like that. I don't know. I couldn't think of whatever the fuck else it was. I was literally trying to introduce him to all these other fucking bands and friends I know in the industry. Just to help, just to do something nice. Oh, you know the reason I was doing it? The reason I was doing it was because he hates Jackson just as much as I do. That's why I thought I'd do somebody a favor. And a thank you would have been nice. But you know what? I erased everything that I ever did for that guy, and I'll never discuss him again. So, his loss, fuck him. Seriously, fuck that guy. Wow. You know? Wow. I don't even know why I fucking wasted my time. I should have figured it out when he called Jerkson a Republican. I should have figured that out when he called Jerkson a Republican. I was like, well, he doesn't even understand politics. He's an idiot. But at the same time, Jerkson does put out some Republican-esque viewpoints. You know, anti-woman. That can be viewed as Republican, because they are. Anti-LGBTQ, that can be looked at as Republican, because they are. The Republicans are anti-LGBTQ. They are anti-woman. But you know what? Even though he shares those qualities with Republicans, Jackson Hinkle's not a Republican. And I know he's not a Republican. He may one day become a Republican, and he may one day start voting for people like Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis, and it wouldn't surprise me if he did. But today, as far as I know, you know, last time he ran for public office, he was running as a Democrat. Right? So until he officially changes that status, so the guy obviously got that wrong, and that should have been a little red flag for me. And it wasn't. I overlooked that. I was like, well, he doesn't deal completely in facts.
Roger Batch Elder.
Boy, that should have spoke to me louder.
Cheers.
And that the hair on the back of my neck should have raised up when I saw him calling Jerkson a Republican. And I was like, well, this guy doesn't realize who he's talking to. But at the same time, I just thought, oh, he doesn't realize who he's talking to. He doesn't know this guy. He saw a post and blah, blah, blah. You know, whatever. That's how I rationalized it. So, and that could still be the case. He could have just seen one or two tweets from this kid and just said, wow, you're a fucking Republican. You know, if I had seen 2 tweets from Jackson and that's all I saw and they were specific ones, oh, the anti-LGBTQ, the anti-woman, oh yeah, he's a Republican. Totally. So I get that. I totally get it.
Roger Batch Elder. Love the otter.
You love the otter. I'll make them bigger. We love the otter. Welcome back. Welcome back, Otter. I got to tell you, seeing that otter made my whole life, bro. Getting this footage right here made my whole life. It's like a dream come true, being able to get a wild animal like this close, photographed, doing its thing naturally, just not even worried about people or anything, just doing its thing. You know, it's so cool, man. And it's captured,
Roger
you know.
Batch Elder. Beautiful.
Where are we at here, folks? 11.4. Are you guys keeping your eye on that? Remember where we started? We started at $8,000. Now we're at 11.4. On 1/11, 17, 6 days ago. 6 days ago, we've made $3,400. Now we just got to see if the other trade's going to go up, right? So remember, it was $10,000, but the price was 1,845. Harmony's still at 1,800. So until it hits 1,845, I'm not going to break even on that. Pretty sure. Plus, it cost me $300. So, we're going to have to go up. But do you remember when the last trade cost me $250? And you remember what I told you? I said, it's going to cost me $250 or it's going to cost me $300 or whatever. I was like, but down the road, none of that. We're not even going to be thinking about that. Bro, are we even thinking about it now? Now that you've got $3,000 in your pocket, are you worried about the $250 it costs you to make the $3,000? Isn't it funny? Nobody ever expresses any interest in my chat at all about crypto. And I still try to tell you guys about it. I still try to educate you guys. Even you guys just don't ask for it. You don't support it. But here I am trying to teach you, showing you how a trade makes money, how an investment makes you money, about timing the market, learning these signs of the market and watching the market. We're watching Bitcoin right now has sailed way past 21,200. Who can tell me what that means in the chat? What does it mean that we're over this number right here? Can anybody tell me what this number means and what that means? Anybody in the type chat? What does this mean? What's that number mean? And on Rumble, I'll give you guys a minute to respond. We've got Edwin Sparks
Sean, aka
with
Trendy Orca.
a white power. Let's
Top
go.
of the morning to Nay and all the trendies.
Edwin Sparks, you watch White Power podcasts, bro? Do you watch Republican leaning? Do you watch shit like Tim Pool? Like, what do you think of Tim Pool, Edwin? That whole "Let's Go" thing, it's a Nazi chant, bro. It's big with the white nationalists. Let's go. Yeah. What is that?
Really?
Yeah, why is that? Yeah. Why where did you get that from? Where have you seen people using that? And I'll tell you where I saw it the first time. And then I'll tell you where I saw it. I'll tell you the first time I saw it and tell you the second place I saw it in mass. The first place I saw it was on Bitwave. And I log into this brand new service called Bitwave. And sure enough, it's full of Nazis and white Aryans, fucking white supremacists and Nazis, and all kinds of kids, all kinds of little kid trolls. And I get 100 viewers on my first show. Boom! And they're all in the chat going crazy. And you know what most of them were saying? Let's go! And they had little Nazi troll things they were saying. And they were all saying, let's go! Weird. So, I remembered that. You want to know the next place I saw Let's Go en masse? This is a good one. I pulled up a Nick Fuentes live podcast. And everyone in the chat was saying, let's go! Now, that's where I saw Let's Go from. So, Edwin, I'm wondering where you saw it from. And Jiminy, I'm wondering where you saw it from en masse like that. Where do you see people say, let's go?
Go Brandon was the only time I heard that.
No, that's not let's go. That's just let's go Brandon.
Yeah.
That's just G-O. That's not G-O-O-O.
Oh, it's G-O-O-O?
Yeah, it's let's go. If you look, it's right here next to my face. Let's go. I'm waiting for Edwin to tell me where he got it from. I'm like, you watch Tim Pool, bro? You watching like Steve Crowder? Or like, are these people that appeal to you? Because that'll tell me a lot. And I can warn you about watching people like that. You know, you'll be like, yeah, but they're just telling me facts and blah, blah, blah. This is called, you're getting straw man. And this is what people like Ben Shapiro do to their audiences. Yeah, it might be factual what they're saying, but they're saying it to build an argument that is, disadvantageous to maybe people of color or women or LGBTQ community or whatever. You know, you name a marginalized group of people. This is how they do it. They straw man you with facts. You know, one of my favorites is a Candace Owens fact she loves to throw out there when people say police brutalize black people at an alarming rate and it It needs to be stopped. And Candace Owens' response and Ben Shapiro's response and Steven Crowder's response and Tim Pool's response is always the same. More black people kill black people than cops do. That's their response. And if you're a racist, and if you're one of those let's go people that watches Nick Fuentes, or one of those let's go people from Bitwave, then this is going to confirm your bias against black people. And you're going to take that as a fact, and you're going to say, oh, see, who cares about police killing black people? Black people kill more black people. That's not the point, man. That's not the point at all. Are we paying black people to kill black people? Oh, no. Are we paying cops to kill black people? Yes. Wow. You see the difference there? It's totally different. It's not even a comparable thing. The only thing comparable there is that black people die. That's the only thing you can compare. Yeah, black people end up dead on both. So that's all we're talking about. Edwin Sparks never came back with a response. Okay. That's cool, buddy. Maybe he feels like I busted him. Maybe he is a follower of all the white nationalism, podcasters like Candace Owens. She's a huge white nationalist. Candace Owens, huge. Nay, she's black. I know she's a white nationalist. It's crazy, right? But nay, she's black. I know she's a white nationalist. Crazy, isn't it? But shut up. She is what she is. You're going to deny it? Go look at her rhetoric. Compare her rhetoric to Nick Fuentes' and tell me what the difference is. You're not going to see much of a difference there. Compare her to Ben Shapiro. No difference. Compare her to Steven Crowder. No difference. Compare her to Tim Pool. Identical. It's a white nationalist line they tote. And Ben Shapiro does it under the guise of being Jewish with his little yarmulke that protects him, protects his head from falling gods. If you don't see that for what it is, man, you're watching the wrong guy, and you should go back to watching all of them. You got 5 people you can go watch: Shapiro, Crowder, Candace Owens, Tim Pool, Nick Fuentes. Go watch them. They all podcast. Go watch those people and stop watching my show. You're in the wrong room. You need, racist hate 101 down the hallway. So you could go, scream out your let's go. So, I was really wondering if Edwin was going to enlighten us and tell us where he heard that.
The new shit, because I can't find it anywhere. But...
No, I'm just telling you where I saw it, where I saw a lot of people saying it. Like thousands of people saying, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I saw it on a Nick Fuentes podcast, and I saw it in Bitwave, which is full of Nazis. And it's shut down now, too. Bitwave's been shut down. I wonder why.
It's good. I've never heard that, but it's probably some new shit.
It's not new, bro. This happened. Bitwave was when I lived in California.
Yeah,
like 3 years ago. That's been around for a long time. Just like the OK symbol. White power.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But, when I go into a place and there's a lot of Nazis and white nationalists and white power type people, and they're all saying the same thing to each other, it kind of just strikes me as maybe it's their rallying cry, It's their little Nazi rallying cry. And it's not often that people come into my live stream and say, let's go. Dave, he doesn't come here anymore. Son of a bitch. Token Dave came in, said it a couple times. One time I asked him about it. He stopped coming to my show for a little bit, came back, stopped saying that, though. And now he doesn't come back to the show. I know he's busy. He's got a bunch of shit going on. I think he told me he was going to be really busy. But I remember that's the only person that ever came into my live show and said that. And so this let's go shit, all of a sudden, Edwin Sparks says it, and he's not responding to me, which is really troubling. I don't understand why he wouldn't just say, oh, dude, I don't know. I was just saying, let's go. That would have been a great reply. And I would have been like, oh, it's cool, man. I just seen a lot of Nazis saying it. Making sure you're not one of them. You know, it's cool. Anyway, I keep looking at these dabs like I'm going to do one. Anyway, just so you all know, I'm not down with the white power, just so you know. You know, and if that's what that was, if he's coming in testing to see where I was on all that, well, now everybody knows. It's, you know, we've aired it out. Now you know where I stand.
I'll do it that with you real quick. I gotta get off.
Why?
Sean, aka
Is it the
Trendy
weekend?
Orca.
Oh, no, it's a week.
Absolutely beautiful background, Nay.
Yeah, you gotta go to work. Unreal. Shh. Heating. Ice and I had a real fun time at that show, man. You had a smile on your face the whole night, bro.
No.
Why'd you say no?
I said I know.
Oh, it's like no. It's like,
Dude, to be honest, I really do. I love the sport. That man,
Edwin Sparks 420.
you know,
LOL, oh bro, I'm not racist at all. I just was
I enjoy
excited
the
for the
guys.
show.
They're
Okay.
people.
I believe you. I was just checking, Edwin. I just wanted to make sure, bro, you know? That's all. Every time I looked at you, Ice, you just had the biggest grin on your face. You're just
Edwin Sparks 420. For sure.
Yeah, I told Big Jim, yeah, he should have came, but he said he wasn't feeling all that.
right. Yeah, he told me.
Sean, aka
I sent
Trendy
him the
Orca.
video.
Yeah,
Time
I know.
for a splash of Kofef.
Oh, right.
Nay
I
fun.
tagged you. Sean, time for a splash. Yeah, Edwin, I don't think you're a Nazi. I want you to know that. I just wanted to hear it from you that you're not. Yeah, maybe like Jiminy says, it's just a coincidence, you know?
It's a Pokemon thing, too.
Oh, well, now I totally know it's Nazi now.
Yeah.
So, dude,
Well,
the whole market just crashed.
Cheers.
If you could say that while the market's crashing.
Well, no, but my pissy.
Kind of cheers. All right, no law regarding cannabis. Cheers. All right.
That shit bounces around anyway. It'll be right back up.
Love that carb cap. I remember the first time I used one. I was with Buddha from Sohio. He said,
Talk to him.
no, it's been a while. He said, this is a carb cap, bro. You're going to love it. And at first I couldn't figure out how it worked, you know. It took me a long time to figure out what it was doing.
Matt at war _19. Cheers, Nay. Do you still stay in Northern California?
I'm in Orlando, Florida now, buddy. Opposite side of the fucking country. I've moved here. I moved to into my mom's house. You know what my mom told me this morning? I can't wait to move out of here so I can watch what I want on TV. That's what my mom told me. I was like, Mom, they were talking about, it was the stupidest thing. They were talking about snack foods that the country eats. She's like, I like this show. I go, you're reading the comics. You're not even paying attention. I put it on CNN because I want to hear some news right now. I don't want to hear what the country's eating as snack food. This is not news. She's like, I don't want news. It stresses me out. This is why I watch this show. That's why millions of Americans watch that show, to be dumbed down, numbed down, placated, pacified, and nullified. My girlfriend looks so good. So Matt at War 19, what do you think about that? We having a conversation here?
Does he suddenly wake up sometimes and start to eat? That's so funny.
Kathleen Hensley. Respect your mama.
Yeah, right. Well, I have to respect myself too. And watching, a couple of morons discuss snack foods around the country is disrespecting my intelligence. And I refuse to be subjected to garbage like that. And, if my mom's feelings have to be hurt a little bit so that she can watch something that's a little bit more enlightening, something that's a little bit more, in tune with what's really going on in the world and not tuning her out, well then, so be it. That's how I respect my mama. By lifting the wool that's been pulled over her eyes. You know why? Because I love her enough to do that for her. She's the healthiest 81-year-old woman I've ever seen in my entire life. She works out twice a week, man. She's doing great. She's got a lot of time left. She's going to have a lot of fun. And I just don't want her to go blindly, through the next few years, just not knowing what's going on. I want her to know what's up. For a change. And I like to dissect it for her too. I like to tell her, you can't believe this shit. I was like, this is what's going on. You can believe these people. Don't listen to this. This is straight up propaganda right here. And it always turns out to be right. I told her about this is really interesting. So this plane in Indonesia crashed, right? Killing everybody on board. And the day it happened, well, somebody was live streaming from the plane to Facebook. And I got a hold of the video and watched it. It's horrifying. The phone goes down with the plane and doesn't disconnect. That's the crazy thing. The phone doesn't disconnect from Facebook. It stays connected. So you see the whole crash. Everything, which is crazy. And then I come in the next morning and they say on the news, my mom's sitting there, and they say someone has video footage of the crash. And I go, Mom. She goes, yeah. I go, this is footage from outside the plane. I said, somebody was inside that plane live streaming. They got the whole crash. She said, what? I go, you're not going to hear about that for at least another day from the mainstream media. They won't even tell you that. And 10 minutes later, after I said that, they were still talking about it, the reporter says, and reportedly someone was live streaming from inside the plane, and they may have shown a frame of it or something. And that was it. And I go, Mom. She's like, oh, well, today we turn on the news, and that's the report. Someone in the plane was live streaming. Here's the video. This is them looking out the window. And, of course, that's all mainstream media is going to show you. Now, what's stupid is anybody can watch this video. Anybody can watch this video. You know, if you've watched the movie Final Destination, this is like 3 seconds of that. And it's like not even bad. It's like Final Destination. People were getting ripped out of their seats. The wall ripped off the side of the plane. And people were getting sucked out and falling to their deaths, strapped to their chairs. Right? Horrifying, right? This is like 3 seconds. So I say this. Play the damn video. Let the world see what happens when a plane crashes. Why? For a bunch of reasons. But mainly, you find out that when a plane crashes, you don't hear people screaming. You don't hear people being, tortured to their deaths or anything. I mean, it's over quick. It's like euthanasia. And if people realize that, they wouldn't be so petrified. Yeah, you get ripped out the side of a plane, somebody opens the door and you get ripped out the side. That's different. But, the typical plane crash where a plane crashes and hits the ground, everybody dies instantly. If a plane is lost power and going down, now that would be horrific. I have a feeling that there's probably more crashes like that, actually. More crashes probably happen like that. But this one, it's almost like you're like, wow, it wasn't that horrifying. It wasn't that scary. Those people were dead so fast. So I think it's when something is viewable, even though the concept of it is horrific, if it's viewable, the news should show it. You guys should all go watch that video and you'll see. You'll be like, because the phone doesn't show any people or anything like that. You can hear everything. And you hear how fast it ends. You don't even have time to say goodbye, bro. I mean, it happened so fast.
Did that plane just blow up or something?
No. This is exactly what happened. The plane dipped to one side. For whatever reason, the plane dipped to one side and just fucking went straight into a mountain, into the mountainside.
Okay, they weren't very high. I noticed they weren't very high. They were.
No, they could have been. They were. It was a very short flight, and they said that the plane was probably going too slow.
Okay.
And for whatever reason, but we'll find out. I was thinking it could have been like a failure of one of the mechanical things on the plane, that made the plane dip like that. I don't know. I didn't realize a jet could dip that quick.
Yeah, that's why I thought it just came apart like something. It just.
No, in the video, you see the passenger right in front of the guy go like this.
Yeah.
So the plane went like that, and it was violent.
Yeah.
That thing was violent. Everybody got taken over to the side like that. Everybody knew something was wrong, but
yeah.
The speed, I didn't think a passenger plane could dip like that.
Yeah.
What could have possibly caused that maneuver, You think maybe the pilot was committing suicide and wanted to kill all the people with him. It's common. It's a common thing.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize a plane could do that. I mean, why not just crash it right into the ground or something? That seemed a little over dramatic. If that's what it was.
The thing is, you hear debris falling afterwards. You can hear it falling all around the floor, all around the.
You can hear the explosions. You can hear the fire burning, bro. It's crazy. That video is amazing.
Edwin Sparks 420. Yeah, it was like it dropped out of the sky.
When you see that wing dip down like that, that's like an unless you're going fast, that's an impossible maneuver for a slow plane to do. If the plane was going full speed, you could recover from that easily. But they said, the plane was just going so slow. And they do have the black box. They will know what happened. They'll see if that pilot did that with the controller. Or they'll see if there was a failure somewhere. most likely. So let's guess in the chat. You think it was the pilot, intentional, pilot error, or mechanical failure? These are the three things that I think it could possibly be. Intentional pilot, unintentional pilot, mechanical failure. What do you guys think?
I think it's mechanical.
Mechanical failure to make the plane dip like that? Yeah.
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 And he didn't aim for anything specific or anything. If you wanted to, you know what I mean? I don't know. If you're gonna be crazy like that, maybe you want to aim for something and take it out.
Yeah, it was like he wanted to terrify everybody before he killed them. That seems very evil. It seems way more evil.
Mechanical failure, good morning.
It seems like an evil thing to do, even if you wanted to commit suicide. I can't imagine that level of evil. So, it'd be crazy if there was like a fight in the cockpit, and one of the pilots was thrown against the control like that. Like they were arguing
Edwin Sparks,
and
420.
one dude pushed the other dude into the control.
LOL.
I don't mean to be funny. Sorry, I'm giving you something to lol about. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be funny, man.
When I crossed the Ford Mobil, we had every freaking thing. Everything that you can pull and punch.
Anton Howans. Could be the hydraulics failure.
Yeah, that's Anton. That's what I'm saying. You know, something failed that made an elevator or something like.
Also, I don't know the reputation of this airline. Like, they're known for not being very good.
Yeti.
Yeah, I've never been to Chicago.
I don't trust their name, bro. It's a weird name. Who names airplane after a fake fucking Bigfoot?
Yeah, and the flying.
That's
around.
weird, dude. Why would you name an airplane after Bigfoot? Hey, you guys, the market just recovered from that dip. As Iceman said, it goes down, it goes back up. Don't worry, buddy. We're about to go back through 21-2. That's a really good sign. Okay, no law regarding cannabis. Cheers, Iceman. He's gone, right?
Cheers, I'm here.
Oh, cheers. Jiminy, Anton, Edwin, Hippie, everybody that's over there in the Rumble sphere. Cheers, Edwin Sparks.
Edwin Sparks, 420. Cheers. Nick Brown. Cheers, guys.
So tasty and flavorful. My God. Frankie Fire is on fire, baby. Why I deleted every tweet and Facebook post regarding a Jackson hater. That was the title of this video.
I don't know why that guy didn't say thank you or something. It's really stupid of him.
I didn't even need thank you. I just wanted like a thanks, bro. I wanted like the simplest a like would have been great, you know. 20 of his followers thought it was cool. Go look.
Yeah, good
Oh
idea.
no, I don't know if I may have deleted that tweet that 20 of his followers liked, but I made sure to follow all 20 of them before I did. Wow, you guys look at Bitcoin. 21,279, 289.
Oh, well. Maybe he didn't think you were serious or something. I don't know. He made a mistake though. Shit. Because that video he had out looked like he was serious about it. So
Bro, I literally made a video. I mean, I literally showed his video to people who are working right now in the industry. You know, it's crazy that I don't know what he thought the reason was for not recognizing what I was trying to do. I don't know.
maybe he thought you were just weren't that you were pulling his leg or you're.
Maybe he came to my live stream. He's like, that dude is a kook. That dude is a total kook.
Good work on that. Yeah. You made a mistake though.
He just doesn't like me.
Because he looks like he's gonna work on the band. He's putting money in that video. It looks like they're actually trying to make it. So stupid. Missed opportunity.
I don't know. I'm gonna say this because you guys know how I am. I loved that video. That video made me love that band. So fuck that guy. Because, you know, it's just a shitty thing to do to a fan. You know, I'm a fucking new fan of your fucking band. God damn, bro. I'd never treat a fan that way from a band when I'm playing
Sean,
out locally.
aka
Dude,
Trendy
never
Orca.
shun somebody
Love the peaceful
that was
stream
trying to support
background.
my fucking band. God. Let alone, oh yeah, somebody that used to own a recording studio that recorded Endorphin's first fucking album that resonates to this day with people. So it's like, whatever. Nick Brown, thank you, buddy. Feel free to remove the videos, but please do not give strikes based on something you just recently changed. I know, right? I appealed and asked to not get a strike for something I did not violate at the time. Got immediately denied it with 1 hour. We've reviewed your appeal and have not, it's no good. Go fuck off. Thank you, Nick. Nick is retweeting the hell out of me. What, buddy? I'm retweeting the hell out of you. Nobody sees your tweets, Nick.
Sean, aka Trendy
Can you believe
Orca.
this, buddy?
Enjoying a spleesh of kofef. with
Does this
hot
drive you
cocoa
crazy,
mixed
Nick,
tasty
that nobody
mochaccino
sees, likes,
is
or
in order
retweets
for
your
this
shit?
Very Trendy Orca.
You want me to see how many impressions you get? It's not bringing up impressions. Oh, views. It's not telling me. Unreal. Dude, let me retweet this. I'm retweeting everything you did, bro. Unpopular opinion. You're not great when you cheat on your wife. Conservative death rate is not the death rate. Oh, Turbo Jerko, I told you, quit trying to argue something on Twitter that either you or I are experts on. You look like a fool, man. Stop
Nick
it.
Brown. LOL.
Stop it, Billy. Billy, just stop. That's why I'm not responding to your shit. Carl followed me. Yeah, Carl's one of the guys from that dude's band that I followed. He followed me back. I got a new follower from that guy, the guy that ignored me. Yeah. His fans like
Maybe
me.
they realize, oh shit. Yeah, like, oh, I
Okay, so the market has gone back up. For those of you who are just checking out what's going on, this it says live trade bought on 6 days ago. We on the podcast, I did a trade for $8,000, and we've been watching that trade go up over the last 6 days. Right now, this gives the running total of where it is. The trade cost me $250. It's at $3,377.87 over where we got it at. And this is just the beginning. I mean, I did another one at a higher. I got jacked on the rate on both of them. And this other one, see the current rate of Harmony right now is $17.90. I purchased at $18.45. So it's still this second purchase that I made of $10,000. It's a double down on this. Is not going to be in profit until it goes up to $18.45. So it'll be fun to watch both of those as they go up. I don't know if one's going to catch the other, if the other one's going to catch up, and there'll be more because there's more money. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to compare the two against each other because I've made a second portfolio of the other trade. And we can watch that one right now, which is underwater. Okay, it's really, really simple for me to switch to the other portfolio right here. So we're underwater on this one, which was a $10,000 trade that cost me, I think, $299 or something like that. And remember, this was a $10,000 trade. So what we're waiting for is this to go into profit, right? According to what's going on today, it looks like we're going to be in profit on this. So that means that my Harmony overall is probably in profit as well, and I can check that. Yeah. I got $37,000 worth of Harmony. I'm $173 in profit right now. Finally in profit on Harmony, man. So, in profit on Matic, $6,100, $6,142, and in profit on Harmony now, $173. So, with all of that money spent, 2 million Harmony coins bought. It should be pretty interesting to find out. Wow, Harmony just went to 1800, guys. Like I said, 1845, and we're in profit. So that's going to be fun. Now, of course, this trade makes up for the other one, right? Which is underneath. It's underwater right now a little bit. But not a lot. What was it? $400 underwater? With a, I can't remember, $2.99 fee on it. And they jacked me on the rate. Remember that. They will jack you on the rate. What does that mean? It means they'll inflate the rate. You'll want to purchase some Harmony. Say you look on the chart and the chart is telling you it's at 1720. You're like, I want to buy it at 1720. You'll go over there and they'll say 1845. That's what they're going to charge you per coin. And you're buying, 500,000 coins. That adds up. $299. So supposedly, supposedly.
Are you trendy as Dabbers?
Who's that?
I am trendy as Devers. You know, you're gonna have to come in here with another name, buddy. I gotta block you. Can't have a racist name being repeated over and over in my chat, and it's gonna get me a strike. So, come back with a new name. Just change your name. He'll come back with Salty. And he'll be like, Ree! That's another one. Who's down with Salty Cracker? In here, any of you watch that podcast? Yeah, he's not good. Not good. He's like all the other ones I was talking about before. I mean, just look at his name.
Right, I get it, yeah.
Okay, man. Remember, we need to be at 1845 for this to be profit for us.
Kayliana 87.
Hey.
What? You did what, Nay?
Hi, Callie. How's it going? We are sitting here watching.
Hippie chick. I listened to Salty Cracker once.
Right, that's me too, right? You can only do that one time. I know. You can only do it once. That is so funny. I agree. Yeah, man, he is. He's on Rumble.
87.
He's on Rumble.
Hi. I'm good. How are you?
He's just.
Did you really
He's
delete your
very
stuff?
he's very sideways and racist. Did you really delete your stuff? My tweets. I deleted some tweets and a Facebook post. That's it. I deleted some tweets that I tweeted yesterday to try to help somebody in a band that decided to not even like any of my tweets or even just say thank you. You know, I couldn't. That's all I was looking for was just, you know, like, thanks. You know, I was hoping he'd be following me back too. That would have been cool. But no, he didn't follow me back. I noticed that pretty soon. I was like, wow, the guy didn't follow me back. I was like, okay, well, I'll try to help him anyway.
Kayliana 87. Oh, okay. I could only see half of that. I thought you were pissed and deleted it all.
No. And then I saw that he liked one of Jiminy's tweets, so I knew that he was liking tweets. I was like, wow, he just skips right over my tweets. That is so weird. You know? How dare he? I was like, how dare he skip over my tweets? I'm trying to do
Kayliana
something nice
87.
for him, you know?
LUL.
I know. I was trying to do something nice. Whoa, I'm bleeding. Why am I bleeding on my arm? What is going on? What the hell? It's a good thing I got this super duper highly absorbent paper here. A whole roll of it. What did I do? And when did that happen? Did I maybe... I don't know what I did, man. I'm like a whole mess. I'm a hot mess. Hey, man, I love that my other Twitter account tweets while I'm doing this. I'm live, and it's like, hey, he's live. Okay, this is what's up. Everybody just calm down. Rogi's growling at something. Rogi's got a growl going.
Hippie chick. Happy 710.
Happy 710. Hey, everybody, look at Bitcoin right now. 21,300. Look at all that smoke. You guys, the whole market is exploding right now. 21.3 after that little, it was like a retest. It bounced and up it went, man. Here's another yellow marker. Wait, low bottom though. Low bottom, bad sign. Have a low bottom there on that candle.
That was a lot of smoke. Holy shit.
All right. No law regarding cannabis. Jiminy, Ice, Hippie Chick, Caliana, Edward Sparks. Cheers. Edwin Sparks.
Cheers.
Megsy Williams. Cheers. Hippie chick. Cheers, Trendy Nation.
Some smoke rings for your viewing pleasure.
Beeswax.
Oh, it formed a heart. That was cute. Harmony looks like it's going up right here, guys. Look at this big pump on Harmony. Harmony showing a lot of volume suddenly. Giant volume candle. Let's see if that affects. Yes, it's at plus 4%, guys. It's almost at the head of the pack. Matic is at plus 422. It's at plus 405. Harmony, plus 405. At 1800, guys. Remember, 1845 is our break-even number. So if this happens live, I would just be so happy to be live while it happens on that second purchase. In one day, it'll be 24 hours later that this is reflecting a break-even point. That means it made up for the $299. Let's see. You know, when this hits 1845, it'll clear the $299 everything and my buy-in. It's funny, right? Because it's really lower. But because of that, because of where they charge me, I paid more for it. Harmony seems to lock onto these rates as the whole board pumps. Harmony just kind of sits, but it holds where it is, and then it just goes up a little, incremental. It just seems very solid and stable with its movement. It's not volatile and bouncing all around crazy. And let me just show you right what I mean here. Check this out. If you look at Harmony, you'll when you look at it right here, you'll be like, wait, Nay, you said it's stable. Look, it's going down here, it's going up here, went down here, went up here, went down there, it went up here, went down here. Now look at this. It went way up here. It went down there. It had these spikes. That doesn't look stable to us. Now I'm going to tell you this. All of that movement was between 0.017 and 0.018. That's a tenth of a penny, that movement right there. So that's nothing. It's not going anywhere. Right? You understand that now? It's very stable. This is something I really love about Harmony. It's got that nice, reliable increase. Come on, 1845. What are we talking about here? We're at plus 4.05 on Harmony.
Lou and Hill. Hello.
Hello, Luann. Now this says 9.6. This is now at 9.751. So it's gone up $150 since the last time we brought it up. That's the $10,000 yesterday trade. The double down. Eagled is up 5.54% to 41.40 in the last 24 hours. $41.40. V-Chain up, that's VET up 5.48% to 0.02 cents. Illuvium ILV is up 5.21 to $54 in the last 24 hours. Up 5%. These are ones that I'm tracking. They're coming up on my screen as notifications. So even though our chart isn't showing movement of Harmony right now, we can watch our trade and see if the trade is increasing value and know that Harmony's moving up. That's where it really matters. Bitcoin is well above 21,200, which is all we need it to be for Harmony to keep slowly moving up. I don't know what the next Bollinger Band is above 21.2, but we have not cleared 21.2 yet. That's why I haven't gone to go get the next one. Understand, I know we're at 351, but we were higher than this before, and we literally dropped underneath. We retested. So it's a double retest of that exact same point over the last 4 hours or so. So I'm just withholding until I go ahead and increase this number right here. We'll just see how long it stays above there. In the meantime, we'll keep our eye on Harmony, keep our eye on Matic, $1.02. Oops.
Lou and Hill. Billy sent me. But I'm confused on what I'm watching.
Billy Turbo Jerko? From Twitter? like watching this little waterfall right here. I go out in my yard, and there's a bench right over here on the bank, and I sit there and I look down at this little waterfall, and I've got it all squunched down right now, but it's actually it's pretty dramatic. Actually, it's pretty loud, and there's a lot of water pouring over that. This is fucking great. So I'll just sit there on that bench, man. I'll just stare at the water. I could do that all day. It's one of my favorite things to do in the world. So I've made it like perfect. I've made it like perfect right now. It's like this, there's this whole little, it's like a freaking park area, what I did. So, there's, I've been cleaning the area and stuff. There's still some branches laying around I got to pick up, but for the most part, man, I got cut up. Cut my finger, cut my foot. It was worth it, man. Still worth it. I just kept working. Blood and all, I didn't care. It's like, this is just the best. Here goes Bitcoin, guys, 334. A lot of volume coming in. A little drop here, but let's see what happens on this next candle. Harmony is still sitting at that 1800, right? That's just 0.2 under 2 pennies.
Lou and Hill.
Okay, so
I don't know.
let me explain to you what that means. I made some purchases a while back of Harmony when it was at a penny. Okay? Not these. But I made some a while back. Those purchases, when it goes to 2 pennies, they're going to 2x. So, it's going to be exciting. That my Harmony profits will be up from, whatever they are, 150 right now, to a lot more. This is all just could be minutes away, seconds away. It could happen right now, because there's a big drop. There's a big drop right now, which might result in a spike upwards, as we do have. Yes, Cardano is spiking up like lightning, and Binance as well, spiking up like lightning as well. Matic like lightning, Ethereum straight up, Bitcoin straight up right now. The only one that's not straight up is Harmony. Harmony's dropping a little bit right now. So Harmony might reverse here any second. Right now it's at 1800.
Billy Bond Thornton.
I could pull that up on screen.
Lou and what's confusing?
Anything that I can explain, let me know. This is the price of Harmony. This is the one that we're putting all of these investments into. In fact, we can put this right here. Right? And now you can see what the exchange is saying Harmony is, and it's not giving us the fine numbers there, and I wish it was. There might be an exchange that would. I can switch exchanges, So everything's straight up like lightning. This is really exciting. We'll see. Okay, Cardano is with the volume. Matic is pouring on the volume right now. Right now it's just those two. They're just pouring volume into the market. You can see it's reflecting in their price. Well, not on Matic. It's still holding at 102. We want to see this go up to 103, 104, like right now, hopefully. We'll see if this happens. And we'll see if this percentage goes up 2.27. We might have a falling market. Let me see. I doubt it. No, the market's pumping right now. Everything's looking great. So we should see our 1845. All right? This is what I'm going to do. Check this out. You guys can track the whole. You guys can track the whole market right here, right? Watch for those green bars at the bottom. That's what we're looking for of yield, okay? Bitcoin is above 21,200. You want to make sure that. And you want to make sure that Matic starts climbing to about $1.04. Harmony should start showing a little progress. So hopefully we'll see that. If it goes from 18, it should at least reflect 1810. So when we see that, man, that's going to be very, 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 very exciting. Keep your eye on all that. That's great coffee.
Lou and Hill. Well, I was told this was a smoker's podcast, but nobody's smoking, and that dude usually tells me the truth. I'm just trying to get a hold on what's happening. I was told to watch. Was I tricked? Lou and Hill. Okay then, bye.
Soft target.
Billy Bond Thornton. Lou, we're looking at crypto.
No, did not work. But that's a construction. This is you're living in it, so they can't do that. That's what. Good small my guitar. Oh, wow.
Billy Bond Thornton. Lou and Hill, this is a smokers podcast. It's not just smokers, it's gaming, news, smoking, and if you're lucky, watch Nate jam out on one of his many highly tuned guitars. Stick around, Lou.
Highly too. That was good. That was a good. Yeah, promo right there. It's like some big words. Yeah, they'll take that out. Got get kicked by a mule when I was young. Damn mule kick. Redoing it. I guess. Four. She needs to get her claws. So I can hear her when she's walking on her, on the over there. Yeah, it's her back. Nice being on her good side now. My neck always here. I like all the weird. And they can at least feel. I get it there at all. At all. Yell on it. Face. Yeah, cool. What's the thing? 3 years. And I like can see it every day. Cat is fucking psychotic. Yeah. Okay, so that's coming in the mail. That's coming. Amazon's coming today. We have the packages coming. Oh, Friday. Their planes blew up and then they have to live on island. They're like, alright. No, it kind of makes sense. Work. Oh, really? So you want to keep that open then? Keep it on the tractor. You gotta come in and go. You didn't get an email about the one with phase thing. Oh, they're gonna just call it. So you can get the refund. Stay on that. Stay on that. I hate that. So, why does it take 40? Take 40 to figure it out. Like, 6 months. Get that ass. Yeah, the cheaper. But I also think not right now. Just to be on my list. I think I want. Let's be injection into your financial performance. That's gonna shock them. Yeah, they're all both both in it. They didn't realize that it's not a person. It's funny. He's kind of snobby when it comes to like he's nothing else. Like the guy won't buy clothes for you. Won't buy any fucking tires, trucks, fucking clothes for you. But guitars, he's fucking snobby as shit. Drinks domestic beer for fucking
Bag of potato chips from lunch
guitars.
yesterday.
And it dropped. Even lower than before. Bad retest.
Damon Faulkner. Hi, Nay. Hi, everyone. I finally got a notification.
Wow, really? That's not cool. It took that long. I've been live for an hour and a half. And you're just getting a notification now, Damon?
Oh, I love that ball right there. The round one. The circle one.
Highly tuned guitars. Highly tuned, huh? That's funny. 1780. What? Unreal. Nobody's even talking about a drop in market anymore, pal. What are you even doing?
Are you still
Damon Faulkner.
Oh, I have
First one in months
work to do.
that I have seen.
Go do that.
Okay.
I thought we were gonna come see the video.
Oh, no. This market is saddening me. You know, I will only snort half a line of ultra potent super male vitality in the morning because it is so ultra potent. I will wait at least 4 excruciating seconds until I come back and snort that second half of a line of ultra potent super male vitality. And then, you know, at that point, I am renovating my bathroom. This past weekend, we were doing the caulking around the edge of the flooring. And not only did I caulk the flooring, I also went ahead and I did the corners up the walls, did the ceilings, went around the toilets, did the sink. Then I started caulking inside the closets. I decided also to lay down some new shower pan. You know, so I went to the store, all jacked up on Super Male Vitality. And I started bumping into the items in aisle 6. They said they had some sort of an issue on aisle 6. They kept saying, you know, it's because I kept bumping into everything, you know, because I have an issue with pointing straight north. You know, I'm very powerfully going ahead with whatever it is that I'm trying to do because Super Male Vitality makes me very hard-headed. Absolutely. So you're going to want to not stand at least 3 inches in front of me at that moment when I take at least my second half a line of ultra super male vitality because it is so ultra potent.